And we are back in the beautiful world of Crash Bandicoot. After I beat the first game, obviously what comes after the first game? The second game, Cortex Strikes Back, because a villain sometimes can't stay dead. And there he goes. It immediately takes place after the first game, supposedly, how we are seeing it, because it has been quite a long time since I last played it. I didn't even know it immediately takes place afterwards. But look at his teeth, like holy shit, he's not British at all. A British person would have their teeth a little bit more, you know, yellow. Even though that's kind of normal, it's natural to have yellow teeth. Like, I don't even know why that's such a bad thing. Like, obviously when you're young, it is bad, but the older you get, even if you try your best to keep them not yellow, they will become yellow. But anyways, you should always keep good care of them. So, brush your teeth twice a day.
Do you think I'm unaware of the situation?
Also, how the fuck do you build a base station like this in just 1 year? I mean, video games. And how do they get food? I mean, they can probably warp, because in the game you cannot warp with the characters from level to level. Like it was the first game with a level select.
Crash, my battery
I think.
is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
I don't think a laptop uses a battery, Coco. Like, that's not how it works. Also, is it normal that the music doesn't start playing? Oh, Jesus, why was it lagging, son? Oh, okay, it just took a while. Like, my emulator just had to lag a little bit to bring in the music. Okay, but I think there's a level select, right? Like, or was it the third game that introduced the level select? I think it was over the second one, right? Like, I even saw it on the screenshot of the video site where I totally didn't download the ROM from. I totally am playing this on my actual PlayStation 3 because I own the game physically. You know, nobody would do something like this, right? Like, nobody would go into an internet site and somehow just download it for free, even though you can buy the n.sane collection. Oh yeah, we have a level select here, basically. Thing is no one gonna tell Crash what's going on? There he is. No new Cortex comes up and goes like, haha.
Well,
You have battered me once, but not again.
Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down.
No.
I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Thing is, why would Crash do that? Like, isn't he the guy that kidnapped his freaking girlfriend in the first game? And he just accepted. He's like, collect the crystal for me, Crash. Will you do that for me? And Crash doesn't ask any question. He's like, yeah, you know what? Guess we're gonna do that, right? I guess we're gonna collect all these super duper shiny crystals for Neo Cortex to make him happy, even though he literally wanted to kidnap our girlfriend, which is understandable because what's her name? Tyler? Tafna? Something like that. She's really hot. Like, if I had a furry girlfriend like that, I would also save her. But, you know, obviously you shouldn't just save someone because you want them to love you, you know? Like, people always say, like, oh, why does, what's her name, Peach never kiss Mario? She never kissed, the thing is, she likes Mario, right? Like, everyone knows that Peach likes Mario. But the thing is, just because someone saves your life doesn't mean you should go out with them. Right? Like, imagine a fire worker, you know, like, they make the fire go away so people don't die in fires, and they save people. So imagine if a or a firefighter, that's the name, would now save your mom, and your mom is married, and the firefighter is like, hey, I saved your life, mom, from Mr. whatever, date me now. And she wouldn't go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave my husband and join up with you because you saved my life, right? Just because someone saved your life doesn't mean they should date you. I mean, it's a nice... Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, even if your mom isn't married, she doesn't need to marry him. What's gonna happen here? Kill these guys. Oh, mushroom. I mean, that was like the biggest waste of a masked thing here. Oh wait, we can just walk through them. Yeah, but it has been a while since I last played Crash 2. It has been a while since I last played Crash 2. And people say it's the hardest one. Like, I think the third one is like the easiest one. That's what everyone says. And to be honest, that's understandable. Like, the third one is really easy. It has a little bit of the gimmick stages that can get really annoying instead of hard. Like, the flying stages can get kind of like, oh, why? Obviously, Coco stages with the tiger that you use to, we only got like half. The thing is, I'm not going for 100%, but it kind of felt more than just half of the boxes. I can afford, you know, I would be close to getting all of them, but I guess not. Okay, we got the crystal, and with the second game they changed that too, because if you complete a level without collecting this crystal, it doesn't count. You have to do the level again.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world.
No way. He's lying to us.
Containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Thing, why didn't he say that the first time? Hey Coco, how's it going? Yeah, I'm here. I mean, you may have to wait a little bit longer for your battery for your laptop. The thing is, what is Coco even doing on her laptop? Do you ever find out what she's doing with the laptop? Like, what would Coco be doing with the laptop? That's the question I have now. Like, what kind of internet sites does she use? Maybe she plays Neopets. That seems something that Coco would do. Neopets. And maybe... Well, I don't really know what else. Like, what else does the internet have? Well, Reddit. But she doesn't seem like a Redditor. Because she's a woman. So... And, you know, female Redditors are not supposed to be hot. So, Coco is hot. So... She wouldn't... Oh no, it's gonna press me dead. Jesus Christ. I just realized that it's gonna literally just go kaboom. But does it only go kaboom after I went through it? Okay, it only goes kaboom if I go through it. Sorry, little seal. A crystal. I mean, we probably need to use the seal to do that. The thing is, can we hit this from the side? Like, the thing is... Oh no. Oh, bonus. Like, sometimes you can not touch things from the side, while other times you can, depending on what video game you kinda play, I guess. Like, in some games, touching something from the side that would normally kill you when it crushes you, kills you, even though it isn't crushing you. It's like touching it from the side, which doesn't really make sense, does it? But, no. I mean, I kinda love that you can actually kill the one-up. It gives it a special kind of feeling. It also gives it a special kind of feeling that we're killing penguins. Even though penguins are some... Oh! It's kind of laggy sometimes, it feels like. Like, penguins are some of my favorite animals. Well, that's already level. Like, so far... I shouldn't jinx it. I shouldn't jinx it. So far, so good. I wanted to say, so far, so easy. You know, people say, hardest Crash, not for me. But Crash 1 also kind of went like this and then goes like... Goes off a cliff, but like in a different way. Like, it doesn't go down the cliff, it goes up the cliff, and then in a way it's like going down the cliff. You get me? Wait, did we didn't get the crystal. Well, I just realized that. Well, okay. But we didn't got the crystal in the other two. Ah! Well, those reflexes are like something out of the Middle Ages. Like, holy shit, I reacted to this like so afterly that it makes me think I'm not in my mid-20s anymore. I'm like in my 80s. But no, I'm not that old yet. I'm not 80. If I would be 80, I wouldn't be doing this. Actually, I would be doing that. The thing is, what else would you do when you're like 80 years old? Like, do you just sit in your backyard? If you even have one. I don't even know if I would ever have a backyard. I would like to have one when I'm 80, but it seems hard to have one. Like, I'm not rich yet, but obviously that can maybe change. Like, I still have like 60 years to live. Like, in 60 years, there's a lot of stuff that can change. 60 years, like... Holy moly. But can I even make the jump without the other boxes? Probably can, yeah. Thing is how... Oh, wait, we have the slide already? I kind of thought you have to unlock that. The thing is, the game doesn't tell you that you have a slide. I mean, you can also do that. The thing is, I can afford these sliders like an unlockable. Because in this game, you have to unlock your spells. Like in the first game, you don't unlock stuff. You don't get anything. You don't get a... Do you get a double jump in the first game? You don't really, right? Like you can jump once, but here, after every stage, you can unlock something new. You get a nice little bit... You see bazooka already in this? The bazooka was in 3, right? Oh wait, we have a turbo. I can afford that's a jump. Wheel. I would love to use this thing in real life. But I would crash the fuck out of it, so... Get it? Like, I would crush the fuck out of it. Crash. The thing is, it's not even funny to pretend to make it funny, but then it's not funny at all. Like, it's just bad to make a joke that isn't funny, and then you pretend like, haha, I hate myself for the funny unjoke. Like, that's not how you should do it. Like, if you say something, you should stay behind it. So if I say something unfunny, I should stand behind it. I should say something unfunny, and I know it's unfunny, but I'm going to say it anyways, because I'm proud of my bad jokes. I shouldn't make fun of myself for bad jokes. I should be like, hey, you know, I know my joke was bad. Because you should stand for something in life. There's like some people who will never stand for anything, but I will take a stand. I will stand for the badness of my jokes. And I stand for other things too, like I stand for the rights of humans. I like human rights. And I would never take them away from someone else. Unless you... What would be something that we should take away the rights from? Like, probably depends. Like, some people have like other bad thoughts than others, where they would be like, oh, this is enough reason for me... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This would be enough reason for me to take away someone's rights, while other people would be like, yeah, you know, I don't really care. Like, for example, maybe someone doesn't like anime. For some people, it would be like, no, you can't do that, I'm gonna take away your rights. But then some people would actually say, hey, you know what? Anime, not liking it, is fine. So nobody would lose their human rights above anime. So, yeah. I don't even watch that much anime anymore. Thing is, what if I picked the wrong path and we had to go left to actually get the crystal? Look at these rats. I wish I would be a rat. Imagine being a New Yorker rat. Being a New Yorker is normally considered a bad thing, right? Like, I don't think I've ever seen a person that goes like, wow, I love being a New Yorker. We have our very own New York. Like, for Germans, our New York would be Berlin. I've been to Berlin on a class trip, and obviously, you know, you could say, oh, just because you went on a class trip there, doesn't mean you know everything about it. True. The thing is, Berlin is the kind of city that you go when you're young. And when you're also going to party stuff. I'm not a party person. We went on a party there as a class trip kind of thing, and it was the worst day of my life. Like, legit. The thing is, I was more like the quiet kid in class. I had friends. The whole class kind of stuck together. Like, it wasn't like there was any bullying or anything like that. But obviously every class has the cooler guys. You know, the cooler guys who go like, wow, yeah, I can easily get my virginity stolen by 50 women a day. And then you get the kind of people like me who are very shy and pretend to cope about it with like, oh, I'm waiting for the right one. You know, I don't want to waste it on a singular girl that I will never see again, right? So I can afford, my friends are kind of the same, right? I can afford, hey, my friends are gonna suffer the same way I will suffer. Then we went to the club, and no, they didn't suffer. They actually danced with like girls they have never seen afterwards again, because those girls probably lived in Berlin or came from other classes, from like fucking other states. Crash Dash. The thing is, I keep missing the fucking crystals. And you know, I was just sitting there, not even drinking anything, because it was like $6 for one singular glass of Coca-Cola, and not even Pepsi, the superior one. And I was just sitting there and hoping it, like, can we go? Like, we had to go there. Like, it was like a mandatory thing. Like, everyone had to go there. You couldn't just say, oh, I'm gonna stay at the motel thing, you know, or I'm gonna explore the city instead of going to, like, this party shit in a club. No, you had to go there. So I'm sitting there and just thinking, oh, my lord. And seeing my friends actually, you know, kissing random girls and not being nerdy at all. Like, being nerdy in a chat kind of way. I'm just sitting there and thinking, holy shit, I would have never thought of, I never thought that would happen in my life. And so it was like one of the, it doesn't even kill us. It was one of the worst days in my life. Like, in a way, like, it's not like, oh, I hated it that they betrayed me, right? It wasn't a betrayal, right? Like, they were like, hey, you know, I can kiss a girl, Yippie. It felt more like, it made me feel bad for myself, like, not in a pity party kind of way, but it made me think, holy shit, am I really that much of a shy person that I just sat there and was like, nah, this is not my life. Like, I was like the only person that was like not dancing or doing anything and just sitting there kinda. And I was like thinking, whoa, okay, you know, whoa, it surprised me. Like, you know, people say get out of your comfort zone and everything, but I just sat there and was like, nah, I don't want to dance. I don't want to pretend to enjoy it. You know, it was a weird day, kinda. But yeah, you know, it made me realize maybe I'm even nerdier in the kind of shy way than most other nerds. Like, not in a good way. Like, I'm not proud of being this shy or being this nerdy. You know, it's not like, oh, look at me, I'm cooler for not kissing girls. But, yeah, it just made me think, holy moly. My friends are actually hidden chats. They just needed to go out. And, well, they got their kisses. So, that's kind of cool. So, with that out of the way, why did he even tell the story? Something about Berlin and New York. Oh yeah, wanting to become a rat. If I would become a rat in New York, you know, you can eat pizza every day on the subway. And you don't really get killed, right?
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it.
Yeah, I do.
I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
A 5th? And the thing is, I kinda missed those crystals, right? Didn't I? So we have to go back into these levels. Okay, this time, this was the level where we could choose left or right? So this time I will choose left. Which is kind of stupid. Like, if you make a level with 2 ways, and you can take either way, and you make the crystal only on one path of it, that's a little bit dirty, isn't it? Like, let's be honest here. That's not making the game harder, it makes it more tedious. But maybe I was just blind and didn't see the crystal at all. Thing is, you can normally hear it, right? Like, but the thing is, when you do a Let's Play, you never want to stop talking. And Let's Play is something where someone thinks their voice is important. So they don't want to shut up, because people think if you shut up, it's not a good Let's Play. So let's just hope the crystal is on the left side this time. Like, you should make it... The thing is, if you want to do the level 100%, you have to go both ways anyways, right? But yeah, look at these... what are these called? Gürtelratte. In German. Like belt rat. I remember there was like one where you can get up these things in the middle of it. And it feels... Oh yeah, okay, we had to take the left way. That's a little bit dirty, isn't it? If I would make a video game, I wouldn't do it like... I mean, the thing is, it's like kind of at the end of the road, so if you're really wandering, you could just go the other path again. But, you know, to be honest, that's a little bit cheeky. But yeah, you know, look at these rats. These rats made me tell about my embarrassment of going to a party without getting anything out of it. But it's fine, you know. What's done is done, and it was still one of the worst days. I mean, not really the worst day of my life. It was just mostly boring. Just sitting there, not even drinking, because why? The thing is, it's so expensive. How can one glass of Coca-Cola be $6? And this was before the inflation stuff. Like, nowadays it would probably cost like $10 for one glass of Coca-Cola. And not even Pepsi, again. Like, I would pay for Pepsi like that, but I won't pay $6 for Coca-Cola. Like, even when you order food, the Coca-Cola costs less. And that already is like overpriced as fuck. And, you know, I don't even know a single person that actually orders their food with their drink. Like, I think there's like a thing where you can tell the driver to actually get you something else, right? Like, you can tell the driver, can you buy me a normal Coca-Cola from the store when you bring me cigarettes. Like, some drivers do that, right? Like, but obviously when you tell someone to get you cigarettes, you better give a good tip. The thing is, you know, the tipping culture. How about that? How about that as a topic? Like, I do tips. But I always feel bad if I don't tip. And the thing is, maybe I'm exposing myself. But for example, if I order pizza, you know, when I order for myself, I order something that costs like, one pizza is like $8, like a big one. Then I order a salad that adds another $5. Then we're at $13 to make it at least serviceable, where you have to pay at least that much of money. Otherwise, you're not even allowed to order it. Then sometimes I get like a second pizza. That makes me sound like a fatty. I'm not a fatty. I weigh 45 kilograms, or that's 100 kilograms. That's 100 pounds for American people, because I'm 5'2". I have to say this every time. I think in every Let's Play part so far, I've said that I'm 5'2". So, thing is, what about this? This doesn't count as the crystal, right? Thing is, where is the crystal? Like, how did we last time not take it with us? So wait, is it? It's not here. So I'm giving. Oh, wait, I see it. Was it there? It wasn't here last. This was not. I will rewatch. I will rewatch the footage. That was not there before. I refuse to believe that was there. So let's say I pay like $18 for my food, and I give $4, like two euro cent. What are these little things called? Like, I mean, it's not a bill. It's a, what is it called when it's not a bill? Like for $18, I give around $4 of tipping. That's pretty good, right? And they don't even have to drive far.
Enemies. Some of them you may even recognize, although they cannot harm you inside this warp room.
Well, yay! You can't get harmed. Like they are
To get to the next warp,
basically around the corner. Like they're 2 streets away. No, you can say, dude, you're fucking lazy. It's 2 streets. Order it and take it yourself, right? Like, I can order it and then go over there and then... Wait, don't we have all the crystals? Am I smoking? Do I have to save? Hello? Do we just go into the middle? We have the pits. We have Fang 8. We have Snow Go. We have Turtle Woods. Guys, what do I have to do? We'll press start. Zoom. What do I do? I should have listened. What does Neocortex tell me? Do I just go into a random level and do something? Hang 8? What happens if I go back into the pits? I didn't pay attention. I should have paid attention. But I was too busy talking about Warp Room. I was too busy talking about tipping, because I didn't want to look like a bad person that doesn't tip. Because I do tip, right? Crash Dash, we have that. The thing is, how does even loud save work? Like, how does that work? Oh, we just stand in the middle. Where's my boss fight? Do we now go to the boss fight? We get teleported there, right? Well, that's kind of weird. Like, he probably told me that I should be standing in the middle of the room, but I didn't pay attention. But again, you know, I tip fairly well. Oh, he's going crazy again. Jack the Whipper. Thing is, do I just have to wait till he blows himself up? No way, I have to hit him while he's waiting. Oh, not the Nitro. Okay. Oh. Okay, I just wait. I just wait, basically. I just stand where he ends up, kinda. I just... Okay, he just hurt himself. Okay, never mind. This is just a waiting fight. Like, again, I haven't played this in such a long time that... The thing is, does he always have... It seems like he has the same pattern, right? It seems like he does the same thing. I think we probably should stand... Okay, we probably should just stand here again. Okay, does it not... Did it not hurt him? The thing is, why is he so stupid? Why is he hitting himself all the time? Like, the thing is, he may be insane. But, you know, he's not stupid insane, right? Like, he can be insane without being stupid. Okay, maybe... Whoa, don't jump onto me! I'm not insane, even though some people would probably say I am. But good night. Well, he may have gotten smarter a little bit, but not smart enough. I wish Crash would take me like that. Yeah, so we did the first world in half an hour. That was pretty neat. Which is the perfect time to end the first part, isn't it? You know, that's how you do a Let's Play. Finish a world, bam. In one part, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will show you that I won't die a single time. I mean, the first death against him didn't count. Oh, the ice bear! Please don't laugh in my face like that.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are...
I don't like to do business.
20 to be exact.
20?
Planets will align shortly, all 13 of them. And this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the Earth.
Yeah, he's totally not lying to us. Crash, believe in him.
Is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise.
Yeah, I mean, Coco is smart. I would say the same.
Crash, you need to...
Yeah, Crash, you're a little bit gullible, aren't you? I mean, it all started with finding a battery for Coco's laptop, which also is kind of gullible. Nobody has a laptop battery. That's not how it works. But yeah, you know, see you next time when we maybe find her battery, hopefully, for her new pets, so we can feed them.